There at the Southern Skies and SunTrust Park just outside Atlanta. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Smoltz gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Digging in the switch hitter, Howard Johnson, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games. Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on that division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Now to the plate, Mike Piazza. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Maybe a threat of a thunderstorm or two later on. Game time temperature here and even 90 degrees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And the pitch on 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Ready with another 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Daryl Stansberry, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
A wave and a miss.
I have to count 1 and 2.
1-2. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Doc Gooden gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Digging in, Ketel Marte, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Too high, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're in the top 3rd in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that's going to land foul. Another 2-2 offering. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Stansberry is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Settling in now, Chipper Jones. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is an interesting matchup, Matt. These are two of the best players in the league. You got a possible MVP candidate in the hitter and a possible Cy Young Award winner in the pitcher. What a matchup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, number 22. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Into the winders, the 2-1. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And I'm looking at Dansby Swanson, the #1 pick overall a few years back. He is a heck of a talent, and you knew he was going to hit at that shortstop position. But that bat and his athletic ability, he can even move around the diamond for you different places.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
In now, Jonathan Lucroy. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Coming to the plate now, David Justice. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Justice.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back. For Walker now at second. And he's set down 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Ronald.
In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Into the box, Ronald Franchise. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Grounded to third. Johnson scoops it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th. Second
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Braves go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Neil Walker. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot, and right where he wanted it.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Jones is there. 1 down.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Kevin Keermeyer.
Stepping in, Kevin Keermeyer. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Justice has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So striding forward now, Dwight Gooden. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Gerard Dyson as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. The average right at 280 coming in. Still without a home run and 7 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Into the box, John Smoltz. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The left fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Digging in to try it again. Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. From the belt, kicks and deals. A high fastball is in there.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he'd thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grounder down the line at third. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The batter, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Second and third, 2 away. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howard Johnson. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Hard on the ground towards short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Striding in once again, Mike Piazza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Liner toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it, stayed with it. Hard line drive. Great game plan.
Daryl Stansberry.
Into the box now, Daryl Stansberry, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Cabrera for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Mets go down quickly. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Standing in, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baseman, Chipper Jones.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And the pitch on 2-1. Drilled to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, David.
Stepping up to the plate, David Justice. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Not close. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. Solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The center fielder.
Standing in now,
13,
Ronald Franchise. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Ready for another chance. Number 22 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 33, Michael Conforto.
Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So striding in, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Franchise sprinting after it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Neil Walker. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Now batting as Drupal Cabrera. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Second baseman, as Drupal Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Gerard Dyson. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Johnson is there. Time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Now that's a gold glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
In now, John Smoltz. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte as he rips it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Standing in, Kevin Keermeyer. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Doc Gooden, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in now, Howard Johnson, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. It remains 1-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Keermeyer is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Digging in to try it again, Chipper Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Keermeyer's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter,
David Justice will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, but they're up 1-0. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Piazza. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daryl Stansberry, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak. Yeah, 7th inning, you're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive. Standing in now, number 22, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. This is line to left. Marte has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it. Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. A 1 pitch on its way, and a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with. Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball. In now, Jonathan Lucroy. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Runner goes for second. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Working on hanging another 0, the pitch. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. All tied at 1-1. Ready for another shot now. Ronald Franchise. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball bounces and this one gets away. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Digging in once again, Gerard Dyson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow, and that's not going to do it. Oh, and this deflects right off him. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Fernando Salas takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Fernando Salas.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, John Smoltz. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The left fielder, number 4.
Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Here's a breaking ball too low. 2-0. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Johnson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Braves lead it 2-1. Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-1. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down one. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Watson.
Standing in, Kevin Keermeyer. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Brandon Guyer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 6, Brandon Guyer.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. No home runs as of yet, and 8 runs batted in. Here comes the 1-0. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Matt, this is that situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
Here it comes, 2-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Striding in once again, Howard Johnson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Braves lead this one 2-1. Matt Bowman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Conforto has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Ready once again. Chipper Jones 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. In there at the letters. 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, right fielder, David.
Now batting, David Justice. The pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the pitch. Outside. 2-1. The pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Piazza.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Softly hit out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Daryl Stansberry.
Striding in, Daryl Stansberry. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, number 22. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. John Smoltz earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Doc Gooden is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.